Thank you, Susan. I appreciate that. Good morning, Contacts and Coffee. Happy New Year. I'm glad to be here. Just want to, my name is Chris with MA Web Centers, and MA stands for Market America. Market America has been in business since 1992, founded in Greensboro, North Carolina. Now it is global. It's all over the world in 6 different countries. And a component, they have several businesses within the business. One of the main reasons that Market America started was that they provided a better way for consumers to shop worldwide online. And that evolved into shop.com also. But within that, there are several different businesses that you can run. So it's for anybody who's an entrepreneur that's looking to do something. And one of the fears that people have when they want to do something for extra revenue and even make a career change is they're apprehensive to get involved with a company that only offers maybe one thing or one avenue to do it with. But with Market America and shop.com, there's several different things that you can do. And what I've chosen to pursue is what's called MA Web Centers. And Web Centers is a comprehensive solution for all your website needs in one package. And there's such a need right now for businesses to have a professional image, and we handle businesses from small to mid-size. And so it can get rather large at 5,000 employees, whatever it is. But that professional presence is so needed. 5 years ago, it used to be that if you had a website and you were in business, especially as a small business owner, you were cutting edge. Of course, large businesses, they had to have one. Everybody had, they all had them back then. But a small business owner didn't, if you had one 5 years ago, it was great. That was great news. Well, there's been a lot of website solutions that were pushed out that were more on the economy side of things, and which was good. They serve a good purpose for a lot of people and a lot of businesses. But now that there's so many of these kind of generic type websites out there, it's easy to see holes in them where they're not fulfilling needs such as video, embedding videos and embedding maps and driving directions, email campaigns, and that sort of thing. And so what we offer is that we offer everything in one comprehensive package that sets you apart from what you do. And just one side note, as I speak to you today, what it's all about, this is all about referral. That's, of course, what Contacts and Coffee is all about. And so when I speak with, presenting my ideas on what we do, this is really meant to be for who you know. Who would be a good referral to me. And then also, of course, I'd like to get together with each and every one of you and find out what is a good way for me to refer business to you as well. But so getting back to MA Web Centers, we offer massive storage space. We have 10 gigabytes of storage space that's available. And you can have, and the average business would use maybe 10 to 30 megabytes of storage space. So 10 gigabytes is huge. It's more than you're ever going to use, but it's made for rather large businesses as well. So when you are looking for email campaigns and different ways to market your website, we have virtually everything that you could need in that site. I've got a few notes I'm going to cheat here. I'm going to go off of because I'm the surprise speaker today. So, couple of facts and figures. There are some coupon mailing services, and I won't mention names, but in one of these mailing services, you could spend about $1,500 a month in getting your business name out there. But there's a lot of small business owners that are frustrated with their advertising costs because it's very expensive to advertise and constantly keep your name out there. It's no secret that internet, the website on the internet is the most cost-effective form of advertising there is. Just for that example, you could spend about $1,500 a month on that coupon mailer and get maybe a 1% return on your investment. And that 1% represents people who would just basically call your business. Not necessarily meaning they're going to actually do business with you, but just to respond and call you. So out of that $1,500 a month that you're spending, there's really very little return. But nonetheless, it's important to keep your name out there. So what's the best way to do it? And that is through your website. So getting back to your website, how dynamic is it? How does it set you apart from everybody else? And so if you have something that is just like everybody else's website, that doesn't offer the map and the driving directions and the email campaigns that you can do through it, And another very important aspect of your website is when you want to make changes to your website, if you're a restaurant, for example, and you want to make changes to your pricing or anything that's on that menu, well, a lot of times in the past, and even right now, you'd have to call your web host and find out, well, when can we do this and how much is it going to cost? So you're held hostage. And in the meantime, if you've had some drastic changes in whatever your business is, and you suddenly need to take that down, but you can't get it changed right away, well, now that page is under construction. And so how many of you have seen that when you want to bring up a page and it says, maybe not found or under construction, it's jumbled, it's not the way it should be, but then you can't make those changes that need to be immediate. So that could really affect your bottom line. What we offer with our solution is that you can make unlimited changes to your site anytime that you want. And so that means literally you can go in there and within seconds change all the text wherever you need to change it. You can add and drop pictures into it or anything that you'd like. And so you have that unlimited ability to do that whenever you would like to do it. When it comes to contracts, we don't have a contract. So when you sign up with our business to get your own website up and going, you get a professional designed website that is from day one, and there forward there is no contract at all. So when you're looking at those expenses of how does it nickel and dime you when you're getting an economy type solution, sure, you can get the website in a box overnight. You can pay $7 to get that up and running or whatever it is. But then you have with limited hits on your website. So how many people visit your website and then you exceed the maximum number of hits, well, then you start paying for everything over it or you just get shut down. Okay, so with us there are unlimited hits. One of the main key terms that we use is it's unlimited. You can make unlimited changes, you have unlimited hits, you virtually have unlimited storage, because if you can max out that 10 gigabytes of storage, that's really something else, because it's just massive. E-commerce is a huge thing. You can take credit cards, you can have appointments. People who would like to, maybe a doctor's office would like to have the capability of having their customer, or their patients rather, make appointments anytime that they would like to do it 24/7. It's not always convenient for somebody when they're sitting at work to use their employer's phone and get on the phone and say, I've got to make an appointment for my son or daughter or myself to get in. But the night before at 10 o'clock before they went to bed, they could do that, right? So that would be pretty important, don't you think? Okay, so we've been in, Market America has been in business since 1992. And MA Web Centers has been in existence for 15 years. And so we have that strength. We have an A rating with the Better Business Bureau. We have a team of product specialists, customer care representatives, tech support. It's all available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. Anytime that you need anything in multiple languages. We deal with Spanish, Mandarin, Chinese, and English. And all those languages also can be on those sites. So if it's a Chinese restaurant and you have a lot of Chinese clientele, you can have everything in Chinese on your website. But you also then, if you have any questions about product support, you can get that assistance within that same language 24/7. So when you're looking at, and I would encourage you to go out and ask people about it, to look out in the field and see if there's anything that really compares to us, because I always like to get that feedback. And so far I haven't found that any other competitors have all those unlimited features that we have. Where the no contracts for paying for month to month. We need to earn your business every month, and that's what it is. And so I appreciate your time. And if there's any way that I can be of help to somebody that would need website services, please keep me in mind, and I'll keep your businesses in mind as well. And thank you very much. My name is Chris with MA Web Centers. Thank you.
Anybody have any questions for Chris?
Yes.
For example, you mentioned the doctor. When people go in, do they actually get to see the schedule of the doctor in order to make an appointment?
It depends on what the doctor uploads on there, whatever content that they would like to put on there. Yes. So, but then, yeah, there would be an interaction with whatever they like to do that way. So, any other questions?
Chris, how involved are you with the whole design process? You talked about the design services there.
I'm glad you asked that. Actually, I don't need to be the expert. I'm more of a representative. And so what I do is I basically generate the interest with a potential client. But I have enough knowledge just to be dangerous. But it's something I certainly believe in. But we have a whole team of product specialists that they are the experts, and they can answer, and they're there to answer each and every question. And the way it all begins is with a 45-minute phone appointment. And so we get on the phone it's a conference call, phone appointment with a potential client. And the product specialist is there to answer and do a live screen sharing demonstration. And then they can answer virtually every single question. And they know the client would know at the end of 45 minutes whether it's a good fit and it has value for their business or not. And so at that point, there's no badgering, there's no going back. And it's at the end of that 45 minutes, it's a yes or a no. And of course, we are there to follow up for any questions and anything. We will follow up after that as well, whatever. But that's what it's all about. So. Thank you very much. Another question.
Pricing?
Pricing,
A variance of?
it's a huge variance. There's a monthly maintenance fee. It's very small, very affordable. But the pricing is so different for everybody's different needs that it would actually be not good for me to quote you a price on what it would be, because that would be another 10-minute presentation just to go through all the particulars of what each of those pricing structures is. But there's a big range. But it's very affordable. It's very doable for any business, and it would beat, in the long run, it'll beat any of the e-commerce, any of the economy type service sites out there. Any other questions?
If you have further questions, you're going to have to see Chris after the meeting. Good job.
Thank you very much.